After going through a life-changing divorce, I felt like my life would never be the same. My emotions were all over the place. The way I felt about life and what was going to happen and what my future held was super negative. And my life no longer resembled even a fraction of what I once knew. I was in such a dark place. And I made a vow to myself that once I figured out how to break free, that anyone else I knew that was stuck or stranded in this hurt and dark and stagnant place, I would never let them stay there. I would share the secret. Fast forward to this very moment where I have been able to teach myself the process of healing and self-love and self-care and stepping into my purpose and being able to understand what I was supposed to learn from this experience. And now I'm passionate to teach other people the same thing. In today's day and age, we have so many things vying for our time and our attention, and so many things that we have to learn to balance, that it's easy to put ourselves on the back burner. It's easy to put our priorities and what we need last. And what I have noticed through my years of counseling, through my years of coaching, and through my own experience is that the thing that we're missing most is self-love. Self-love is defined as a regard for one's overall well-being and happiness. Self-love is not, like a facade that we put on. It's really being able to love and appreciate every part of yourself, and sincerely. When the world seems like it's against us, when nothing seems to be making sense, and we're dealing with traumatic changes in our lives, the best thing we can do is be our own cheerleader, rooting ourselves on, is to be there and love ourselves. And I mean truly love ourselves through the pain and through the hurt. Recently, I was working with a client and I shared this idea with her that so many of us were lacking self-love. And I asked her, do you feel like you incorporate self-love into your life? And she responded, sure. I have great shoes, I get my nails done, I have a massage membership. And she named all of these materialistic things. And I'm going to share with you what I said to her. I told her that if you define self-love by materialistic objects and events and opportunities, then your self-love is non-existent. Sadly, I don't think she was a unique case or a unique situation. I think that most of us can relate to her story and her beliefs about what self-love is. Now, the truth about self-love is there's a lot of different steps. There's a lot of different strategies. There's a ton to it, and I could be here all day talking about it because it is something I'm so passionate about. But there is one critical component to self-love that if you don't have it, you're not really implementing or incorporating self-love in the right way. And that is practicing self-care. To practice self-care, you get quiet with yourself and you listen to your body and your body's needs. And you dig deep to find out who you truly are below the hurt, who you truly are below the pain, who you truly are below the facade that you put on to allow everyone to think that you have it together or that you're doing okay. People who practice self-care incorporate exercise, proper nutrition, a healthy amount of sleep, healthy relationships, and healthy environments to make sure that they're taking care of their overall well-being. So when you think about it like that, do you feel like self-care is a priority in your life? Are you surrounding yourself with people who love you and mean well? Are you in environments where you feel like it stimulates your growth, not judges you? Do you take care of your body, of your temple, making sure that you're eating healthy, exercising regularly, and getting a good rest, and keeping those difficult emotions at bay or being able to master them? Ask yourself that and reflect on it. If you're like most people, this is probably an area that you struggle in. The good news is you don't have to struggle any longer. I want you to know that self-care is a practice. It's something that we must incorporate into our life on a regular basis. It's not something like a one and done that we can say, yep, I did it. I got a good amount of sleep yesterday. Now I'm good. Or, yep, I took myself to get a massage and now I'm done. Self-care is something we must incorporate on a regular basis. And what that does is it reminds us that we matter. It reminds us that our life and our feelings and our emotions and our experiences are valuable. It reminds us that we are important. And that more importantly, that if we don't take care of ourselves and love ourselves, that we can never truly be healthy or good to anyone else, right? It goes back to the airplane phenomenon, which people always say is super cliche. But if a plane is going down, God forbid, you are to put your air mask on yourself first and then on the people around you. Even if you're a parent, a spouse, whatever, a friend, it's tempting to want to take care of everyone else. But if you are trying to put an air mask on other people and you pass out, you're no good to anyone else. But if you put it on yourself first and then you have the opportunity to help and support and save more people, then now you've been more effective. And the same goes with self-love and self-care. Until we can first truly love and take care of ourselves, like truly, we're not going to be effective to anyone else. When you realize that self-love is a necessity to living a healthy life, to healing your overall well-being, and being able to step into your future confidently and excitedly, then you'll make it a priority. You'll be able to recognize how it helps you to have healthier relationships, how it helps you to process difficult emotions, how it helps you to build the self-esteem, confidence, and resilience you need to continue to push through life. Now, there are so many critical components to it, and it's, again, something I'm so passionate about. And so many of you are probably wondering, like, what else can I do? Where do I begin? What does this mean for me? Well, I have great news for you. You do not have to blaze the self-love trail alone. Through my own self-love discovery journey, my own healing journey, and working with my clients, and being able to reflect and dig deep, I have been able to identify the obstacles that prevent us from being able to truly love ourselves and to make self-love a regular practice, what we believe about self-love and the impact that it has on our life, and more importantly, how we can make self-love a non-negotiable practice in our life. I have compiled all of that information into a totally free, you heard me right, free course. And it is called Self-Love Course for Singles. Self-Love Strategies for Singles. And the reason why I created this course is because I think as singles, we often define ourselves by our title. Why are we rejected? Why aren't we loved? Why is everyone else in a relationship? Why does it feel like life isn't moving forward, or I'm stuck and I'm stagnant? And the truth is, because we allow ourselves to believe this, and because we're ashamed or embarrassed about where we are in life, that often prevents us from being able to really love ourselves deep down. And that breaks my heart. And so I want to be able to teach you the strategies to identify what obstacles are in your way of self-love, what your beliefs are about self-love and how it impacts you, and more importantly, how you can create boundaries and healthy relationships, not only with other people, but with yourself, to incorporate self-love into your life on a regular basis. The best part about the Self-Love Strategies for Singles course is that it teaches you to get to really know and love the fantastic person that's hiding behind you. The fantastic person that has been delayed in stepping into their purpose. The fantastic person with all these creative and life-changing ideas. The fantastic person that has felt stuck. Now let me ask you, how would your life shift if you made self-love a daily practice? How would your life shift if you prioritized self-love? Comment below and let me know. Make sure you check out the link before you go so you can sign up. Remember, it's totally free. And if you know someone who could also benefit from this, share this information. We'd love to have you on board and join us, because through this course, it's not only going to change your mind, it's going to change the daily steps you take, and in turn, it will change your life. So make sure you check it out. Until next time, I'll chat with you guys later. Make sure you hit like and subscribe before you go. Bye, guys.